Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel. Today we're going to be talking about Kreator and Hail to the Hordes. We'll tell you a bit more about that in a second, but firstly, here's a quick message from our sponsor. Okay, Kreator came out in 1982, a German thrash band, a band I've heard the name constantly. Like throughout the years, Kreator is always one of those ones, and pops up, and I've never checked them out, ever. Because I just looked at him and went, I don't think it's a really good name. It's one of those names, Kreator with like big metallicized K on it, and I'm like, It
was such a tormentor. That was a better name.
Is that what they were originally called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, this came out in 2017. This is Hail to the Hordes. It was done as a tribute to the fans, was how they wrote this song.
You can tell as well.
Yeah.
So the way we've done this, we've gone away. We have watched the video, we've listened to the track, we've made our own notes, and we're going to play this song minute by minute for you guys and commentary afterwards. So let's do from minute 0 to minute 1 for you, just at home. Okay, so first minute, I like the fact we're getting behind the scenes and concert footage. I like that kind of vibe to a video. It's nice to see behind the scenes. You see them in the dressing room, stuff like that. Musically, it reminded me of classic death metal mixed with a bit of the Viking metal. It's precise, it's melodic, it's head banging, and it's tight as fuck. It sets out for how the rest of the song is going to go. There's nothing surprising at all in this, but as a tribute to the fans, it works as Hail to the Hordes. Yeah, that first minute it sets it up for where it's going to go for the choruses, but for that first build up, that first minute works really well for me. Andy,
can you give us the background on Kreator, because you probably remember from the mid-80s, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of early Kreator. You know, those sort of German bands from the late 80s, Destruction, Sodom. You know, Tankard are thrown in there as well, but I didn't follow them. So I absolutely love early Kreator. I mean, it's a world away from this particular track. You know, you know, things off of the debut Endless Pain album, for example. I haven't really got a minute by minute breakdown. I've just got sort of key points on this song. But what I will say about Kreator, as I said, I really like the early stuff and love all the material up to the Coma of Souls album, which came out
1990?
Yeah, early 90s anyway, certainly. I haven't really got much beyond that. So when was this one, Dave?
2017.
Bloody hell. Right. Yeah, so what my initial thoughts are,
35 years after.
Yeah, so it does lack, for me, that intensity of 90s Kreator, early 90s Kreator, you know, the period that I'm a fan of. Though Millie Petros's vocals are still as strong as ever. You know, some vocalists from these bands who have been going for 30, 40 years, you can see a decline in their delivery, but not with this guy. As an overall track, yeah, it's kind of typical of latter-day Kreator, you know, and I kind of picked up that it was a sort of tribute to their long-serving and, you know, what's the word?
Fan base
And adoring fans. So that was a nice thing to do. But yeah, like you, Dave, I like those sort of what's the word? Candid behind the scene shots and you know, sort of intercut with the live performance. I think that's a good video format.
It gives you a little peek behind the curtains of it's a more personal way of understanding the band, I guess. So
yeah, I don't really like the modern Kreator. I'm with Andy. I like the album Pleasure to Kill, and the best one is Coma of Souls, the 1990 record. I think here they make it very clear that they're Germany's most esteemed thrash band by showing that Sepultura are supporting them on one of these posters. Did you see that at the beginning?
Didn't know it's
there's like the queue round the corner, so understandable. They're playing in their home country and they are legends, and a big influence to me on that Carcass change of direction for Heartwork. You could argue that their 1989 album Extreme Aggression probably is, without meaning to be, the first melodic death metal album, even though they're a thrash band. Yeah, it's Kreator. To me, again, they're kind of like trying to be modern day Manowar, and I know these as a thrash band, so I knew within 2 minutes it wouldn't really be a song that would grab me.
Okay. Well, let's get to minutes 1 to 2 for the viewers at home. Okay, so this is kind of, for me, this is where obviously I have not heard Kreator. This is where the vocals kind of kick in. It almost reminded me of a cross between Tom Araya from Slayer meeting Ronnie James Dio vocal. So like smash them two together and you're getting a bit of that. You're getting that bite of Tom Araya, but you're getting a bit more of the range of Dio. The drums on this track are what are making it a heavy track. The guitars and stuff, the riffs on there, this could almost be pirate metal, like Ailstorm or something. Yeah. It's bouncy, jump around rock metal sort of thing. So not really doing much for me at that point, but it was fine, it was fun, and as we know, it's a tribute to the fans. So yeah, I think it works for that. It's a sing-along track at that point, which I think we've kind of covered there. Any other thoughts before I jump on? Because I know you've got some notes, but vocally?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a good comparison on it. I didn't come up with that myself, but yeah, it's a sing-along chorus and it's a live favourite, I'm sure. But yeah,
one for the fans.
One for the fans. Like you, Kirk, I wasn't blown away by it. You know, it's not going to, you know, make me sort of jump into that period of the band. You know, I'll stick to Pleasure to Kill and Coma of Souls and the ones, you know, that era.
Yeah, the lyrics are an idealistic view of the metal community, aren't they, as a parallel society of outsiders who look out for each other. So, yeah, but it's good that they've written this song for the fans. I haven't followed them since 1990. I don't listen to any of the material since then, even though I've reviewed a couple of albums over the last 4 years, but yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me at this point.
We can tell from our energy levels. Like, Okay, let's go to the second verse, which is basically minutes 2 to minutes 3 for you at home.
Live our lives to the full. Come, let's walk hand in hand. Let us remember what it once meant to be no underdog, no God, and no government. As night will fall, like shadows are taking our sight. We carry each other through the darkest moments in life. Stronger than hate, stronger than fear, stronger than all. We are one. Hail
Okay, so that's the second verse. I have to say, what is with the vocal mic on stage being angled down? Because he has to stand there. He has to stand.
Let me start that.
He does, but when you're playing, he's like, I can't be comfortable singing like that. Surely it's easier to have the mic.
Let me.
Also, if your mic's like that, doesn't it hit you?
That's kind of his thing as well. I think I've seen that before.
Venom used to do it, didn't they, as well?
But it's not. It's meant to be like, actually, it doesn't help with your playing, surely. Got to do like just angle your mic down, mate.
It's a bit like your dog. Get your dog to with his joke, jump up and bite the mic.
I just didn't get it. But I mean, look, I liked the great end of chorus. I loved the big scream that he does there. Nice melodic solo. Yeah, I really enjoyed that as part of the song.
Yeah, I've just for this period of the video, I really enjoyed the solos. Good clarity on that, and again suits the song without being overboard, over the top.
Yeah.
Are we at minute 2 to 3 or 3 to 4?
2 to 3, and then the second part of the solo is in 3 to 4. So the first part, so we're in the melodic part, so before it really kicks in.
Nothing to add at this point for me.
Okay, let's do from minute 3 to the end of the song for you at home. Okay, so there we go. So we're in the second part of the solo. My solo was great, but I actually, my comment here was, seriously, is the drummer not knackered by this point? Because I'm listening to it going, fucking hell, mate. You're an older guy. You're not...
Ventor.
It's like freaking
he's come and gone, because I didn't know he was still in the band at this point, but then I saw his name on the dressing room door.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ventor.
I mean, the thing is, if you look at this song as a whole, from a metal track, it's incredibly formulaic.
Yeah, it is. That's
incredibly easily accessible. You know what's coming the whole way through it. And actually, I've thoroughly enjoyed listening to it. I would probably enjoy this era of Kreator compared to early Kreator. I know that, based on the fact that you guys said that you really like early Kreator, I know that I wouldn't. I know that it will not be for me at all. Whereas modern Kreator would be like, yeah, do you know what? I like this.
One last thing, we mentioned the drummer Ventor. I'm glad as a band they made a decision to slowly fade out his vocal contributions. Because on Endless Pain Curve, I don't know if you remember, I think it's 10 tracks, they do 5 each, him and Petroza. Pleasure to Kill, I think, is sort of 6-4 in Millet's favour. What's the one after that?
The one after that is it Extreme Aggression?
Terrible Certainty. Anyway, his vocal the drummer's contributions to vocals gradually wanes until he doesn't do any more, which I think was a good move for the band, just my point of view there.
I think what's impressive here, there's a wall of death scene at 3 minutes 24, and the impressive thing is how youthful the crowd is.
Oh, right.
There's, and that really does come through.
See, the Scorpions as well. You see Scorpion shows and it's full of young people. You're like, not in this country.
They're institution. They're an institution in Germany, aren't they? No, but that's impressive how they can keep it going. And maybe we were talking about Arch Enemy. Kreator probably fall into that nowadays, where they're more of a headlining act, aren't they, on a live stage? That's more important probably to them than even album sales, which I know are down anyway, obviously, aren't they, because of the way we consume music. But yeah, one question I've got out here. At first was like, oh, you can hear their influence on Amon Amarth, but then I turned out it's like, actually, have they reinvented themselves as kind of like an Amon Amarth type band? What do you think?
I don't know enough about their catalogue. I have to listen to not knowing enough of Monomath and not knowing enough Kreator. You really just don't really know where they are. I don't think this is probably a good representation of. Well, I'd have to assume that this, as it was written for the fans, that maybe on other songs they've probably not stayed as formulaic because they've tried to write something that is sing along for the fans for this. So I don't really know.
It's like Testament, when they got that song Into the Pit, didn't they, for the fans? You know, you do get that. Yeah, I mean, they're a raw thrash band, aren't they, originally? Like, do you know when you were in the tape trading scene? Obviously, these were already signed and probably a big influence on early Sepultura, who were not signed at the time.
Yeah, they were an influence on that.
That you've heard,
I did say, yeah. Okay, there we go. Kreator and Hail to the Hordes. Now, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in another video sometime very soon. Take care.